Now, on the outside looking in, if you're just a basketball fan or NBA fan, you would say LeBron's Laker run was a success just because he got that one championship. But if you ask me as a diehard Laker fan that's been around for a lot of the Lakers' success and their, failures, LeBron has had the worst run as a Laker of any of their other superstars. Magic, Shaq, Jerry West, Kobe Bryant, even Paul Gasol. He had a better run than LeBron. Yo, since LeBron been a Laker, we've been in the play-in 3 times, more than any other team. The play-in tournament is not what you envision as a Laker fan. If you would have said, oh, LeBron is coming to the Lakers, and we're going to make the play-in more than any other NBA team, you would have needed a lobotomy. Like, that is crazy. Then you miss the playoffs twice. Then you get eliminated in the first round, get swept, and, get swept in the conference finals and get eliminated in the first and second round consecutively. Then get put out in the second round via sweep by OKC. So, yeah, I'll say as a diehard Laker fan and not a casual or bronzexual, LeBron's run in LA is a failure. Now, shout out to Laker Nation and Trevor Lane. I watch their show all the time. And he always used to say he always talking bad on the Celtics. But at least the Celtics got a real championship after LeBron got the Mickey Cup. At least the Celtics got a real championship with the team that they built from the ground up with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. We can't say shit about Boston. The Lakers got a Mickey Mouse championship, the Mickey Cup, with 2 high-priced top 10 NBA players at the time, probably top 5, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Since there, I think Skip Bayless said they were 16 and 26 in the playoffs after the bubble championship. And at first, I would have said, well, if the Clippers won that championship, they wouldn't have said nothing. But now, after seeing Boston and other teams go win championships with the teams they built from the ground up and we didn't get back, I wouldn't mind or argue with you if you said that championship has an asterisk. And LeBron is doing well in the playoffs because ain't nobody fucking there. Of course Marcus Smart don't get 15 or 22. Of course Rui don't get 18 sometimes because Luka is not there. And some of the games, Austin Reeves wasn't there. So you got a young, inexperienced team in Houston that didn't have Kevin Durant all games. Then you got no point guard on that team whatsoever. Of course, LeBron, OG, don't get his shit off against them. But you've seen what he did to Oklahoma City. Now, LeBron had like 25 or 6 points in that closeout game. But look at the assists. He only had 3 assists. Now, Oklahoma City won by 15. No, by like 5. It was a close game. But it was like, let LeBron score 25. We're not even going to go hard on LeBron. Because if you got 3 assists, you're not making nobody else better. Like, since LeBron came to LA, he made bad decisions, made our front office make bad decisions, like trading for Westbrook. That's on LeBron. Or I would say it's on Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss because you shouldn't have let a player run your front office anyway. And it's getting to the point where people are not even saying the Lakers missed the playoffs or the Lakers got swept by OKC. They saying LeBron got swept by OKC. And now they're saying, oh, where would LeBron go next? Instead of what are the Lakers going to do next? And people are like, oh, I would definitely bring LeBron back. How? When the ceiling with LeBron and Luka is a first-round exit and a second-round exit. If LeBron want to keep playing, I'm all for it. But the Lakers should not give him 2 years, $96 million. They shouldn't, because you can't get nobody. It's a reason why we got Rui Hachimura, Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton, Luke Kennard. Because don't nobody want them motherfuckers. Their prime was 5 years ago. Marcus Smart was good 5 years ago when Boston let him go and he went to Memphis and helped Ja Morant make a few playoff series. DeAndre Ayton was good 5 years ago, or around 5 years ago, when he took Phoenix to the championship when they had Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton was averaging double-doubles. He was good then. Luke Kennard was good when the Clippers was actually winning games. When Paul George first joined Kawhi Leonard, that's when Luke Kennard was good. Jake LaRavia, he was a young kid that His team, Portland, couldn't develop. They got Shaden Sharp, they got Scoot Henderson, Danny Avija, and they couldn't develop Jake LaRavia. That's why we got him. It's time for LeBron to go and build around Luka. Like, he can play 2 years, but he can play 2 years somewhere else. Because right now, the Lakers and Clutch Sports is going to come at an impasse where the Lakers might be forced or might be tried to be forced to re-sign LeBron for another 2 years, and Rich Paul hold him hostage, saying, okay, we got this game in the smash. We got a lot of players. So if you just let LeBron go and don't let him stay, or you know what I mean, and don't try to, re-sign him and he wants to stay a Laker, we might block any free agent that we have signed under Clutch Sports from coming to the Lakers. But this is where the Lakers got to put their foot down and say the Lakers team brand is bigger than LeBron's brand. And I feel like the Lakers haven't been doing that. It was reports saying the Lakers would like to move on, but not solid reports. These is from different, outlets. So I would just like the Lakers to come out and say we moving on from LeBron, because I don't have nothing against LeBron, but after seeing Kobe win 2 without Shaq, LeBron gotta go, bro. And after seeing Boston win that championship, the real championship, and we can't win nothing but the Mickey Cup, I'm ready for this LeBron-Laker relationship to be over.
Looking, puts up a three, bang, bang!
You got me defending LeBron James. Ninth, 9.
I've had him ninth, and I'm not moving him up.
The level of competition is different with Bron than it was for Magic and Bird. It's like a walking ticket to the finals. One of us gonna win the finals because everybody else trash.
He's had so many epic collapses in his playoff career. It's one after another after another.
But he going against like the coldest Mavericks team ever.
Coldest Maverick team.
Yeah, that's like Dirk. Jason Kidd, Dirk, they cranked up.
Yeah, and LeBron's up 2-1, and according to Stephen A., goes back to his hotel in Dallas, Texas, and makes out a list of, I'm going to do I told you so's, and I was number 1 on the list. And in games 4, 5, and 6, the chosen one became the frozen one, because that was epic collapse.
Skip, I think it's a great list, but when you look at the other players outside of Mike, they all came in with another Hall of Famer on their team. LeBron came into Cleveland, won the East consecutive years with no other Hall of Famers on them teams.
Now I feel like Austin Reeves need to stay. I mean, we know Austin Reeves' performance in the regular season and the playoffs is 2 different things. But we don't pay people for what they do in the playoffs. We pay people for what they do in the regular season. And I feel like if Austin Reeves want 30 or 40 million a year, it'd be a team dumb enough to give it to him. Chicago, Minnesota will give it to him because Dante DiVincenzo is asking for 30 million, and he just tore his ACL in the middle of the playoffs. Do you think they would not like to sign Austin Reeves for 40 million and just let DiVincenzo go his way, give Anthony Edwards another person that gets buckets? And then you got the decision on LeBron James. If I was the Lakers and you want to rebuild for Luka, I would get rid of, I would not sign LeBron James again. I would ask Austin Reeves if he will take 32 to 35 million and rebuild around Luka, because you don't want to bring LeBron back for 2 more years and then it's that hamster wheel. You don't get past the second round and then Luka is up for free agency again, or he can opt out and he can join Jokic in Denver, and then Denver can go on a run. You don't want to lose Luka. I think you might be in danger of losing Luka if you re-sign LeBron James for another 2 years and bring Austin Reeves back, because you're not going to have a lot of money. And I don't feel like LeBron James is going to do the same thing that Tom Brady did, take a massive pay cut to come back. But, I just hope the situation don't get ugly around Clutch Sports, LeBron James, and the Lakers, because LeBron James is a powerful man and he has a lot of influence. But the Laker Nation is worldwide too. So what I'm hearing is most Laker fans want LeBron not to come back. But it seems like the NBA basketball community wants LeBron back as a Laker, or they're like, well, he can play for Cleveland. I don't know how Cleveland can afford him, but I would just hope LeBron just retire You know what I mean? And don't hold the Lakers up and do us a solid by either taking a huge pay cut or, you know, just leaving so we can get some other pieces like Giannis to pair with Luca, or you know, get someone like Peyton Watson from Denver. Add depth, wing players, rim protectors. The team, like, build a team that Luca had in Dallas when they went to the finals. I know they had Kyrie Irving, but it was mostly Luca because Kyrie Irving was buns in that finals. But yeah, and I feel like JJ Redick needs to go too. I feel like you can bring in somebody like Mark Jackson. I don't know why he hasn't been coaching, but Mark Jackson, I feel like, will be able to get the Lakers back on track and get them into title contendership, not playoff team, title contendership. So I think it's time for LeBron to go. It's time for JJ Redick could go, and you can let all of them go. You can let Marcus Smart go. Aiton is probably going to opt in. You can let Luke Kennard go, and you can let Rui go. Because Rui has turned into a spot up 3-point shooter. He doesn't play D. He doesn't look for offense. He can't create his own shot. Like, you see the Minnesota Timberwolves, they got Ayam Desembu. He can create his own shot. Or you see the guy in Detroit, the point guard that's coming off the bench that started, he can create his own shot. It seemed like a lot of these Lakers players are just becoming spot up 3-point shooters because of LeBron James. So I think we need to do a full rebuild in LA. If you're a Lakers fan or just the Lakers franchise, don't bring none of those guys back. Because if you build a team around Luka with Austin Reeves and some free agents and have all that salary, you can build a team around Luca that can make the second round, and then from there get better and better and win a title with Luca as a Laker. But if you keep deferring it because you want to keep LeBron James for the clout and for the revenue, I think you risk losing Luca, because when LeBron, finally decides to leave, then Luca will say, "Okay, I'm done too."
Gilgeous Alexander yet to take a shot here in the quarter until now, and he swishes through. Mitchell with a hesitation now driving baseline, the floater. Good for A.J. Mitchell. Timeout, J.J. Redick.
60%. In that first half, he was 2 for 7. Some of that is the disruption of Marcus Smart.
Turnover out of the timeout. Mitchell scoop and score against Reeves. In the night, they'll go up 3-0. Game 4 Monday. Back here in L.A. Gilgeous Alexander driving, gets to his spot, fires and connects. Gilgeous Alexander in the quarter, scored by DeAndre Ayton. Wow, what a shot by Holmgren.
So would the LeBron sexuals have a case of LeBron being the GOAT over Jordan if these three franchises hit LeBron with this awesome gesture? And the gesture is putting a statue outside of all three of these teams' arenas. Now, you say the given arenas he should have a statue outside of is Cleveland and Miami. We can put that to the side. But the one people are hung up is the Lakers. Should he have a statue? Now, me, I'm giving LeBron a statue in LA because you know what the Lakers GM and owner tells every top free agent that comes there. They ride around the block or take them around the stadium and look at them statues and tell them, if you bring us a championship, they told this to Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, Kobe Bryant, Shaq. You know they had to tell it to LeBron. And if you don't believe that, you are stupid. You know they told LeBron James. Magic Johnson was at LeBron James' doorstep at 12:01 midnight, the first minute of the new day when LeBron was able to sign with someone else. You know Magic told him, we're going to put a statue outside of LA if you bring him a championship. And LeBron James brought them a championship. Now, you got legendary announcers that never won anything. They got statues. Elgin Baylor never was considered the best player in the NBA ever, has a statue outside the Lakers stadium, and he doesn't have a ring. LeBron broke Kareem's record as a Laker. LeBron became the all-time scoring leader as a Laker. He averaged 26, 6, and 8. That's as a Laker, that's good numbers. So we're hard on LeBron, because we feel like he didn't do enough as for a Laker for all the things that we gave up to get him here. We brought Anthony Davis here. We brought Luka Doncic here. We did everything we could do. We feel like LeBron should have brought us 2 or 3 championships to this franchise. And I feel like maybe we caught LeBron on the tail end of his career, or maybe the West was just better than the East. We always knew the West was better than the East, but not that better to the point where we're barely getting into the playoffs, getting eliminated in the first round, and making the play-in more times than any other team. But that would be a flex to have 3 statues in 3 different arenas. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not an emotional guy, but I do believe LeBron deserves a statue in LA because Magic Johnson, Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka told him, if you bring the Lakers a title to Los Angeles, we'll give you a statue. They told Luka that shit too. You know they told Luka that. They probably told Anthony Davis that too. You know what I'm saying? So Anthony Davis, they probably won't give him a statue, but it would behoove the Lakers' best interest to put a statue of LeBron James, outside of Crypto Arena. Because you would have LeBron James statue, you would have Kobe Bryant statue, Shaq statue, Jerry West statue, James Worley statue. I don't know if Michael Cooper has a statue. I would have to look. I mean, I've been to the Lakers games twice in LA, so I would have to look. And I always visit Crypto Arena outside and look at those statues every time I go to Los Angeles. But yeah, that would be a flex that Brian Sexuals would have over Jordan, because I don't think the Wizards will put Jordan's statue outside of the Wizards Stadium. But yeah, I mean, that would be a huge flex. Like, LeBron is one of the greatest players of all time, but he's not the GOAT. He's just not the GOAT. But then you look at it, Kobe Bryant didn't switch teams, Jordan didn't switch teams in his prime. LeBron is the only player that switched teams in his prime multiple times. He switched teams 3 times, left for Miami, went back to Cleveland, and then went back to LA. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. If Chick Hearns or whatever the announcer name can get a statue, and Elgin Baylor can get a statue, LeBron can get a statue.